Hello folks, welcome back to episode 1 of our 4th season here at Riga FC. I'm the Custard Prophet and this is the Latvian job. My face is back, and we're not in Europe this time round, but we've made some transfers. Let's dig into it. Right then, let's start with the transfers we've made. I think we've done all right. Yeah, again, I thought we did well last season. As always, there's some players who've gone out who maybe we didn't want to go out, but I think we've brought in some decent players as well. Certainly at the back, we've got a lot of cover at the back now, where I think we didn't necessarily have quality cover at the back before. Right then, folks. So let's have a look who's gone out. So first up is Kiris. He was pissed off and just wanted to leave. So we said, fine, you go. And he's gone to Russia, bizarrely. I thought he might have stayed in Latvia, but no, he's gone to Russia. We'll ignore this guy for a second. Edgar Renvards, that's not... It is a goalkeeper, but it's not the goalkeeper you're thinking of. It's the other one who is apparently no relation. He's gone on a free. He's pretty rubbish. And Stankus has also gone on loan to Meta. I think that's a really good thing. He's a youngster who may well do well for us. We want to build up some of these technical stats, but I think he's looking good and he just needs some games. And I think I'm pleased that he'll be getting some games at Meta. The big sale is Igor Kalinin, our left back. He's gone to Krakowa. A little disappointed with this. He said he wanted to leave. I couldn't really do much about it. And let's just have a look at this one first before we look at it. So Rikards Oslins has come in from Valmeria for up to 275k. He is a decent Latvian central midfielder. He wants to play as a ball-winning midfielder. I thought we have enough Latvians, but it's good to have him in the squad. He's a Latvian international and they wanted to loan him back, so I thought, why not? Let's get him some more games. Let's develop him a little bit more. He'll get a lot of games for them and we might get more of a finished product. So let's have a look at the rest of the players who've come in. Rafael Augustnak from Ural for 150k. I think this looks a decent signing. Ball-winning midfielder, can play in that role there where against the more tricky sides, and he can do that very, very effectively. He's not slow like many of the players are there, and he can pass the ball. He has much that I want in a player that sort of sits there. He can also fill in a little bit higher up or a little bit further back. Pleased with that one. Pretty cheap as well. Alvis Jansums from Metalist, you know him. Latvian international, right back stroke right midfielder, definitely going to help us out. Another one with a massive name, Kostiantyev Vivcharenko from Dynamo Kiev, 825k. This was the big signing and you'll see why. So he is essentially our replacement left back. We've signed him for 900,000. He's worth up to 2 million. But he is fast as chips, and also a pretty damn good left back. And he's 21, so he's still got development to do. I don't think we'll have him for long, but I'm hoping he will. We will make a big profit on him. Goalkeeper was a big problem, and a lot of the things I did promise with these guys is we would improve the goalkeeper, and this is the man we brought in. It was really hard to find anyone. Adrian Lis from Water Poznan in Poland, £135,000, and I think he's an upgrade on what we have. Absolutely a massive upgrade on what we have. Let's have a look versus Reynolds, and you can see just about across the board he is an upgrade. Maybe eccentricity we don't necessarily want, but things like improved physical, improved speed, improved mental, improved communication are all going to be beneficial, and also improved distribution, and everything else is at least on par with Reynolds, so he's definitely a better player. Pleased with that one. Maxim Zadranka for about £500,000. This is someone who can offer us both sides, so he's gonna be an option on both sides. Not sure quite why he's struggling so much. Pretty fast player, but he gives us a decent option left and right midfield, which is good to have. So pretty pleased with getting him in. We've already seen Özlins. So we lost Kalinin at left back. We wanted a little bit more backup there. So we've got Kostovic, who's come in on a free, Ukrainian, very good left back, but he can also play at left on the left wing as well. So I think he's a solid player for that as well. Good attacking left back. And right at the end there, you see for 50 grand, Simonjias from AEK, not the big AEK. You'll recognise this lad because he started off in our squad in our first season. A decent centre back, Latvian. I'm pretty happy with that. So the squad is, well, the transfer window shut. Pretty happy with the squad that we've put together, I have to say. And we're starting out against our old friends Valmeria. I was going to play a few games in, but I thought, no, we want to play Valmeria and we want to get some revenge. Pretty good pre-season, didn't smash anybody, but the one thing I have done for for this game is we are going to play a 2 up top system, if I can actually find the right thing, tactics, you idiot, which is as thus. And you can see here we're going to be playing Krollis up top with Leo next to him as a deep line forward. This is the nice thing now. Mbengwe, we've got options. We're not forced to play Leo on the right side every time. He can play up top. Kostovic on the left, Zadranka on the right. We've got Pantelev and Zadem in the middle. Those two had so many bids in for them. And then the back line looks very different as well, slightly different. Vicharenko, Meshaninov, Samodjadij and Savelniaks with Liz in goal. We have a few injuries, as you can see. Yauzem's, Guliev, Malirov. Bench looks strong as heck. We've got the likes of Augustnak. If we do need to shut up shop, we can take Leo off, or we can take Zadranka off. We can put Augustnak on there and just go back to our old formation. So I'm pretty pleased with what we've got here. We've got Mbengwe who can come on. We've got Erglis who can come on. I'm pretty pleased with what we have here. I think it's a strong squad. Decent number of Latvian players. Just a bit annoyed I don't have a Latvian goalkeeper. There's 2 centre-backs. This may be... No, he's not actually that slow. I was worried he was a bit slow. I don't know why I'm worried about that. Is he a left footer? No, he's not. I think it makes sense. We'll go with this. We should have a lot of power at the back there. I'm excited about this. Let's go and take on Valmeria. Apologies if my voice is still a bit dodgy. I'm recording this a little bit later or quite a lot later in the day from the first video of the week. I'm feeling a lot better, coughing a lot less, but not... I'm still coughing and there's still stuff there. So I'm not fully better, but I'm feeling much better. Excited to get started here. It's always good to start the season. Probably won't worry too much about the season, the league season, unless looks like it's in the balance to some degree. But let's get at them. We're going to go positive from the start. And I was slightly worried that they were going to get through straight away, but they haven't. And Liz has it at the back. Hopefully, with him, we have a stronger player in goal. And he's got it back again. He clears it up. This time it's Leo. Into Krollis. Come on, Krollis. And it's Zadem with a gorgeous header there. Mutez Zadem. We didn't think he was still going to be here, but he finds the back of the net against his old club. Krollis does incredibly well here. Just waits for the opportunity to present itself. No one marking Zadem, but no one expected him to win that, to score from there. Great start, boys. Well, it has, to be honest, been completely one-way traffic for us. We just haven't seen many highlights. And looks like we might have one here. Leo's running down the right side, which he's done all last season, but this time he can run inside. And what is he doing? I mean, that was an odd decision. to play that ball to Leo, but well, it kind of worked. The team that's come up, and I'm excited about this, Ventspils. Now they're the Latvian team I knew something about. And they're the team I actually wanted to manage when I was coming into this save. So it's exciting that they are here. Punsols is playing for Valmeria, which is an interesting one. Missed tackle there. And Guille, he's a decent striker, Cameroonian, I think, striker. They've had a shot, but you can see that they've not done much. Right, Matrovic, the number one for Latvia. Oh, God. And it's a brilliant bit of goalkeeping there. I would like us not to be that open at the back, please. Vivcharenko. And Zadam scores from distance. He is a different class, absolutely different class. It's a little bit worrying how open we were, but maybe it's just understanding between the two defenders. Savelniak chips it in. It's an early hat-trick from Zadam. 45 minutes in, he's already scored 3 goals. What a start to the season he's having. Well, what do you say to that? Good start, isn't it? Let's praise him at this point, but yeah. In fact, it's not actually when we were doing best. We just... come into it at the end there, a couple of chances and actually taking them rather than not taking the chances as we have been doing for most of that half. Well, Savelniak, it's another corner comes in and not quite. Some more Jez. Back to Leo. Into Zadranka. It's Krollis. Oh, not quite. Not quite from the legend. Game after this is RFS away, so that's a bit of a challenge as well. So we're going to start with a change, I think. Well, Callum McManaman is going to be coming on to play his first league game of the season. We are also going to take off Leo, and we're going to put on Mr. Mbengwe. It'll be interesting. RFS have lost their top scorer from the season, so it'll be interesting to see if they manage to replace him. Israel. Guille, who looks a good player. Pettersson. And, well, we managed to pull the ball away from them, and we're going to have a chance ourselves. We just launched that one up. Not the best. And I've got to say, those two defenders are too far apart at the minute. Should we defend? I don't really want to defend narrow, but what's our defensive? We are defending as narrow as we can do. I don't know if that's a good idea either. So 70 odd minutes in, I think we might make a change. Let's do it. Mbangwe's coming on. Krollis will take him off. He's had a poorish game, I have to say. He's not really done much for me. Erglis, he's going to have a lot of games this year. McManaman, actually, is not looking great, but we're going to take him off. Pantalev can play on that left side, and we're going to play Vapne in the centre. Could have done Brizola, but let's put the Latvian on. Right. 3-1, 83 minutes on the clock. It's a solid start. I think there's enough that I'm not happy with. Goalkeepers look good, considering we have given, I mean, a lot of gifted headers as well. And I don't know whether that's just their forward is quite good in the air or what, but not so happy with that. Right, Vivcharenko chips it in, and right back missed it. Savelniak's ball in. Erglis gets himself a goal first of the season. Oh, yeah, no, he got himself a goal first of the season for Erglis. Is it going to be a big season for him? That'll be exciting. Imagine Krollis and Erglis as our front two. That would be good, wouldn't it? Well, it's 4-2 there. I don't know what happened there. I just watching that as it went in. Let's have a look at this again. Peterson threw it in. And again, it's Guille who seems to be... I think it's Guille who keeps winning the headers. I think we'll have a look at him. Because is he some sort of 10-foot beast? No. Jumping reach 11, heading of 11. I don't get why he's winning headers against our centre-backs, because our centre-backs are not little people. This guy, he's got a heading of 13, jumping reach of 14. He's much taller. And Mashaninov, I think he's also a bit of a beast, 15 and 15. So how these two are losing any headers against those guys, I do not know. Let me know in the comments why that might be. Why are they missing the headers? Savelniak, I think he might be at fault a couple of times. He's not the best in the air. Jumping reach 5, heading 5, yes. So I mean, he should be well out of the way, but there's been a lot of balls that have come over through the middle of the defence that's not necessarily passes through, but a few balls over the top, and they've missed the headers. So I would have thought these guys, not this one, but the other two, would be winning those headers all day. Anyway, folks, that is a good start. 4-2, a few goals conceded. I think we might have to go to the slightly more defensive tactic, probably having a ball-winning midfielder or a defensive midfielder of some degree just in front of the back four against these better sides may be a sensible thing to do, and that just gives us a little bit more solidity. They won't be able to put that pass through from that sort of distance. At least that's my thinking. Anyway, folks, we'll move forward. It was a cracking performance from Zadem. I thought it was a decent performance from the goalkeeper. Even though he conceded 2, a couple of good saves in there. And good to see Erglis getting on the score sheet as well. So yeah, that's a good start, I guess. RFS start with a draw. That against Tukums. Wow. Well, that's a bit of a surprise. So yeah, watch this space. We're playing RFS next. So McManaman, no, he's hardly out at all. Zadranka plays pretty well. Zadam is absolutely outstanding. Right then, folks, let's just have a quick look here and where we're going to come back. We'll come back at some point not too far away. Maybe the Paja game there, and so we'll have a good idea of where we are at that moment. I'm hoping we'll kind of push forward and really kind of show what we're all about, but you know, we may not do that. Who knows what's going to happen. I think there's work to be done at the back, definitely. I need those two centre backs to have a better understanding than they did. Maybe there's a better combination of centre backs there, I don't know. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.